Yeah, you read that right. I shouldn't be here. I should have passed away. I'm incredibly grateful to still be here, and I thought I'd share my story. So, cerebral malaria. It's a life-threatening disease that I wasn't familiar with. It's the most dangerous form of malaria, and if you're familiar with malaria, then you'll know that it's contracted by a mosquito bite, which transmits a parasite that attacks the red blood cells. It leads to symptoms like high fever, chills, terrible headaches, and a few other symptoms. However, I only had vomiting and diarrhea. There are different types of malaria parasites, and I contracted the Plasmodium falciparum parasite, which leads to cerebral malaria, the most dangerous form of malaria. This type of parasite breaks down the red blood cells and creates a sticky serum which adheres to the small brain vessels and creates blood clots, essentially, leading to brain damage. It can also lead to anemia, organ failure, coma, and death. My doctor shared with me that fatality normally occurs when 5 to 10% of the red blood cells are infected. I had 25.3% of my red blood cells infected, which is a quarter of my red blood cells. So that's why I shouldn't be here. One of my many doctors even shared that we weren't expecting you to still be alive. And it's an absolute miracle that I survived. So here's what happened. At the end of December, I went to Rwanda to be with my family for Christmas and also attend and be a part of my cousin's wedding. It was such a special time. We arrived back in Toronto, and honestly, I was fine. I went to work, and honestly, I was feeling okay, which is normal for malaria. There's an incubation period that occurs in the liver before symptoms present themselves. So jump to the 3rd week of January, I started feeling a little bit sick, and I honestly thought that I might still be a little bit jet lagged. And once I started vomiting and having diarrhea, I thought maybe I contracted norovirus. I couldn't blame the weather change anymore, going from a super hot climate to a cold climate. I became increasingly worse and started to become unresponsive and unconscious. And on the 15th of January, I was rushed to the hospital. I went straight to ICU, and that's when they discovered that I had cerebral malaria. At this point, my body completely shut down, and I fell into a coma. They also learned that I had stage 5 kidney failure, and all signs were leading to permanent brain damage. My doctors were certain of it. I was treated quite quickly with a plasma exchange where they take all the blood out of your body and give you entirely new blood. So if you've ever donated blood in Ontario, thank you. And that brought the cerebral malaria from 25.3% down to 0.8%. And I was consistently treated with more malaria medicine, which helped it go all the way down to 0% in the following days. I was also treated with dialysis a couple of times and a lot of other things to ensure that my body had a chance to fight back, even though it was already a miracle that I was still alive. I woke up 1 week later from the coma, and I've been in recovery ever since. That was January 22nd.
Janine, can you hear me? Can you open your eyes wide? Good job. Good job, Janine. Can you close them? Can you close them? Close them. Close your eyes. Good job. No way. Janine, I'm so happy.
I've been recovering very well. My kidneys have significantly improved, and my kidney function's going very well. And I'm just incredibly grateful to God that I do not have any permanent brain damage, meaning I didn't have any brain clots, which is just absolutely incredible. With such a high parasite load, it was expected, especially since I was showing neurological symptoms and effects. It's so special that I can even sit up and share my story. It's just an absolute miracle. I admittedly still have a long way to go, but I'm doing really well. And slowly but surely, I'm on my way to recovery, a full recovery, in fact. So that's really special. It's just so amazing that I can even say. When you go through a life-threatening illness or a situation like this, it completely changes your perspective on life. And I have a renewed and immense amount of love for my family, my community and friends, and even for people who have hurt me in the past. I like to joke that this is my second life. And it really does feel like my second chance at life. And so I'm just a 3-month-old baby right now, okay? I'm excited to really live, and follow my passions and dreams and create a life that feels significant. Not that it wasn't before, but really work at seeing my dreams come to life and seeing my friends' dreams come to life. And it's so underrated. Making other people's dreams come true is so special. And so I just really want to be a part of other people's journey in that way too. Yeah, it's such a special thing to be able to be a part of other people's journey in that way. And I really want to prioritize that again in my second life. Be a part of making other people's dreams come true too. I don't know. Maybe you can take that from this video. Yeah. I also wanted to say, in case any of them ever see it, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to my healthcare team. They were just absolutely incredible, and thank you to all of you. So much love. You know who you are. I don't even know some of you. But thank you. Wholeheartedly thank you so much. I also wanted to say a huge thank you to my mom and my brothers and my sisters-in-law and all of my family who was there for me, my cousins. I can't say thank you enough. I love each and every one of you so much. I want to say thank you to my friends, my amazing community. I just feel so deeply loved. So thank you all. Yeah. Try not to cry. Maybe I will cry. Yeah. Just thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Whew. We love you all. Yeah. I really wanted to share my story in case you're somebody who's going through the most challenging time in your life and you might need a miracle. I pray that you feel peace and hope, and regardless of if you believe in God or not, miracles do happen. And so I had a community of prayer warriors around me, and so I also just wanted to send that your way too, whoever you might be. I also was potentially hoping to connect maybe with other people who have gone through a life-threatening illness and made it out on the other side. I realized that I don't really have anyone else to kind of chat through things with, so perhaps if you feel comfortable and open to, I would love to connect and kind of learn more about and just chat about what that feels like, because being a medical miracle is an incredibly special thing, but also a very hard thing, and you know, there's trauma around that I'm working through. So yeah, perhaps if anyone would like to talk about it, and you know, my DMs are open, so you're also welcome to connect there. But yeah, overall I'm doing incredibly well for how severely ill I was. Yeah, just working through challenges, a couple of challenges with my neurological health, but those things should all be temporary, and that's what matters most. I'm just so grateful to God. Words can't even describe. Yeah, God is so good. Yeah, so I think that's everything from me. You know, remember to be a part of making other people's dreams come true. Don't waste any moments. Be gentle with yourself. And in case you haven't heard it today, you are deeply loved. And I love you. So, okay. Yeah, I think that's everything. All my love. Bye.